What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Freshy P. Fresh because the haircut, P because of I got a penis, I guess. That's how we're going to start this. Um, so, obviously, Jacob's not here today. He's in Florida enjoying spring break. And so, our guest star is going to be this is Cash Money, Wheezy F Baby, best rapper alive. So, Cash Money, that's who that is. Also just needed something to literally fill the space. So that's going to be our guest today. I do have Jacob's picks, though, for this fight card. This fight card is not it's not anything to write home to mom about, like it's not going to knock your socks off. The main fight is going to be interesting for the 170, for the welterweight weight class. Like, I think whoever wins this is going to be one of the front runners to fight Kamaru Usman, which Leon has already fought. That's one of his losses, but we'll get into that later. So, to start off, Jacob's picks for this fight. He texted them to me. These are his picks. He has Cape winning by first round knockout, Angela Hill winning by decision. I also agree with that. I think Angela Hill will beat Yoda on, or Yoder. I said Yoda. That's a Star Wars character. Who cares? I think Angela Hill will beat Yoder by decision. I think, and then he also put Felipe Lins winning by decision. He got Eric Anders winning by second round KO. Every time I say Eric Anders, I think of Workaholics. I've got Anders winning his fight with Stewart by decision. I don't have it by second round knockout. I wouldn't mind seeing him get a knockout victory. It's your boy, and we all want to see him get back in the win column, I think. And I am picking Anders winning by a decision. Then he's got Dan Ige beating Gavin Tucker by decision. I think Ige is definitely going to win the fight. I think he's got heart. I think he's going to win by second round knockout. I think I put second round knockout. I think Dan Ige is going to win. Just because he's got heart. I feel like he's always been an underdog, and he always wins the big fights that he gets. Now, the co-main event, which is Ryan Spann versus Misha Cirkunov. Jacob has Misha Cirkunov winning by submission. Both are big grapplers. Majority of their wins are through submissions. This is in the light heavyweight weight class. I believe at first when I saw this fight, I was thinking Ryan Spann. Just looking at the two guys, I was thinking Ryan Spann by knockout. He's 6'4". He's like longer. He's lankier. He has the body of a striker when you look at him. He's off the Contender Series. He lost his Contender Series fight, but he found his way back to the UFC. But he's a submission artist, and so is Misha. So if that's his bread and butter. And this goes to the ground, I feel like Misha Cirkunov by submission round one. Just because I think Misha Cirkunov is a vet. They've both been in there against Johnny Walker, both lost by knockout to Johnny Walker. But I think Misha's fought more vets, and I think he's just the stronger, like literally physically and technically stronger grappler. So I think he wins first round decision. First round decision? First round submission. Dude. What's going on? Anyways. Besides my brain just malfunctioning, Misha Cirkunov, round one submission. That's what we're going to go with. We think he's stronger. Now, the main event, which is Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. This fight I'm going to break down a little bit more. The other ones I kind of sped through because, let's be honest, guys, you just got to kind of get through this card. I'm looking forward to the Stipe v. Ngannou fight next weekend. That's the one I'm really looking forward to. This card is just like another one of those fight nights that just like, just to fill a week. It feels like just to fill a weekend. So, Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. Me and Jacob have different opinions on this one. He's going Bilal Muhammad by decision, which I can respect. I think the fans are more so behind Bilal Muhammad. I think he's like more popular on social media. He posts like funny content. People on Twitter really back him. He seems like a good guy. He had the UFC did like a coverage of like how his dad lost his store because of like the recent riots and stuff, and how like now he's got something to fight for because that was like his dad's livelihood. He was so close to retirement. So like I think the fans are behind him, but just from a fighting perspective, I think Leon Edwards wins it by decision. So either way, me and my brother are both picking a decision victory, but I'm going Leon Edwards. He's going Bilal Muhammad. My reasoning behind Leon Edwards winning is he's defeated like better competition, like noticeable wins. He beat RDA, he beat Gunnar Nelson. He also like dropped and hurt Gunnar Nelson in that fight. He beat Cowboy, and he also beat Vicente Luque. And Vicente Luque is a savage. I don't think Vicente Luque gets talked about enough. The man is a savage. Just puts on a Muay Thai clinic most of the time he's out there. He's got explosive shots, crisp technique, hits hard. He can also take a punch. I mean, look what he did to Mike Perry. I mean, literally made him look like a Lord of the Rings orc by just caving his nose in. I mean, it was bad. Like worst nose break I think in UFC history. Interesting enough though, Leon and Muhammad have the exact same record: 18 wins, 3 losses. Muhammad, he does have some noticeable wins. I just don't think the wins are as notable as what Leon has. RDA is a former champ. And all these other, and everybody else I just noted are savages or very technical, just good. Gunnar Nelson, Cowboy, Vicente Luque, and RDA. Muhammad has defeated Tim Means, who's also a good striker. He's defeated Curtis Molinder. He's defeated Lehman Good, which I know Lehman Good when he first came on the scene. A lot of people were talking about him. He definitely had some power. And Diego Lima, which is Douglas Lima's younger brother, I believe. And again, they come from a good camp, good fighters. So those are some good victories, for sure. The thing about this fight, and I think it's why it's not getting a lot of backing, is one because, like people do like Muhammad. I don't think enough people really know about Leon. He's most notable for losing a fight backstage, with the 3-piece in the soda, what everybody talks about. Everybody loves referencing that with, why am I drawing a blank on his name? Dude. When he lost that backstage brawl with Jorge Masvidal, when he got, pieced up. That's what he's most notable, that's how people know him, which is pretty sad, because he technically he's good. I think he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. It's just that neither of these guys, he's got 8 decision wins, he's got 3 submission wins, and he's got 6 knockouts. So not too bad, but majority decisions. Muhammad has 13 decision wins out of his 18, out of his 18 victories, 1 submission win and 4 KO wins. So it's not like either of these guys are real big finishers. And like I said, even though Leon did defeat Gunnar Nelson by decision, he defeated a lot of his guys by decision, but he drops them in the fight. He does damage. But I think that's why not a lot of people are talking about this card. Neither guy is well known, but this is a good chance for them to get known. If they have a good fight or a good finish, I think they're going to be up there, probably fighting Kamaru Usman. Maybe one more fight. Whoever wins this, they get one more fight, and they're a contender. Leon Edwards has fought Kamaru Usman before, lost by decision. So that's kind of interesting because he has seen the champ before. Muhammad has not. Muhammad has not seen Leon, or Muhammad has not seen Kamaru Usman yet. So interesting little spin on it. I think Leon just wins it because, not only because of his record, but I think he's also taller. He's 6'2". Muhammad's 5'9". I think, and there's only a 2-inch reach advantage for Leon, but I think Leon uses it well. I think he puts it behind his height. They don't account for the leg reach. So I think when he's pretty good at catching people at the end of his punches and maintaining his distance when striking. So I think he'll beat Muhammad. And then maybe we'll see the next contender. I don't know. We'll see. That's for the 170-pound weight class. Dude, that's all I really got for this week because it's not like, again, the card's nothing to write home to mama about. Very silent guest. Pretty disappointed in the guest. Could have been better. Wheezy F Baby ain't pulling it. Cash Money isn't pulling his weight. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in. Write in the comments what you think about the fights or if you want us to talk about anything. And me and Jacob are thinking about branching out more. We started this podcast, for ourselves. We just thought it would be fun. But we thought it would be fun if we could just record conversations, get more into the comedy element of it, get more deeper. It doesn't have to just be about UFC and MMA fights. It could be about literally anything. Life, entertainment stuff. I mean, different topics. So we're currently looking into like making videos like that. We have a couple of ideas, so be on the lookout for those. And that basically does it for this week. So thanks for tuning in. This is Ramblin Rays. I'm Caleb. I'm Jacob. And that's that. See you guys.